It's difficult to speak in this. This is so good.
Unbelievably irritating.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? Today we are doing a glow up video which has been in the making since a week now. Yeah. First step, light a candle, get in the mood because we are glowing up. Please, it's not lighting only. Okay, yeah. We are glowing up. Goddess energy. We'll be doing our skincare, body care, finishing it off with a makeup look, obviously, because I have to shoot a reel, so I have to do my makeup. So I got these teeth whitening strips from Amazon. I had this video planned. It's just taken me a lot of time to shoot this. Okay, wait. First, let me tie my hair back. So, how have you been? This video will also be announcing the last winner of our giveaway. Oh my god. This giveaway has been such a joy to do. And when I see you guys posting, even you get your stuff, and I see you guys posting and I see you guys being happy, it just brings me so much joy. Like, somebody has something that I have hand painted, somebody has something that I put together like a summer kit. So, yeah. Also, this video is going to include some affordable glow up tips also that you can start doing today. Okay, so I got a few breakouts last week and I went for a facial. I'm going to insert the clips here.
Give you ASMR.
And once that was done, I also have this hair spa that I take once in every 2 3 months. But now, actually, I've been very regular these days. So I also went for my hair spa and got a haircut. Okay. Now, in case you're wondering what kind of a haircut I get, what kind of a hair spa is just basically for moisture and protection of the hair. It's nothing. It doesn't really change any kind of texture in the hair. The hair remains the same, just a lot more moisturized. And in case you're wondering what haircut I get, that is basically long layers, and I get these front pieces. You can call it curtain bangs, you can call it face framing pieces, whatever you want to call it. But I really like them because when you're tying your hair up, they kind of show, and it's really good for those mirror selfies. So she's back. In case you do not know who she is me 5 months back when I got the curtain bangs, and I used to post all these mirror selfies. But she's back. She's going to be posting more mirror selfies, and I also got a mirror from Amazon, which has not arrived. It's delayed. I don't know why. Anyway, coming to teeth whitening. So, my first tip for you for an affordable glow up is think about your nails. Okay. Oh, I also got my nails done. I got cat eye this time, but not the point. You don't have to get gel nail paint, or you don't have to get acrylics if you don't want to. You don't even have to apply a nail paint if you don't want to. But if you're going to do your nails, make sure that they are not, your nail paint is not chipped. The day the nail paint gets chipped, the nail paint gets removed. Okay, that's the rule you need to follow. It's about having healthier and cleaner nails. If you don't want to have long nails, it's fine, you can keep it short. Actually, short nails are really good for that clean look. But first glow up tip that you can do right now at home: if your nail paint is chipped, remove it. Just that is the rule. This is the rule that I follow. I'm going to tell you every rule that I follow. Okay, and also in all these rules, you're going to notice one underlying theme, which is cleanliness and hygiene. And I'll tell you why that is. So when you look at somebody and you automatically think, wow, they must be smelling really good. How do you know that? Just by looking at them. How do you know they'll be smelling good? Why? Because your senses are sort of picking up this cleanliness, this hygiene from this person. That is why underlying theme of all these rules are going to be hygiene and cleanliness, and we're going to go one by one. How do we do this? Okay, so you remove this. The longer one goes, and then okay, this is before of the teeth. Okay, let's see. This is my first time using this. Let's see if it actually whitens your teeth. Uh, it doesn't fit. Okay, or I have put it anyway. It's difficult to speak in this. Okay, should have thought about it. And then this one goes. Should have gone to the dentist and gotten my teeth clean. The second point is iron clothes. Okay, why? Because if you've ever had a friend, or if you've ever looked at somebody's picture and their shirt or whatever they're wearing, you have something similar and it looks better on them but not on you. I am doing a clay mask also just to clean my pores out, okay? That's 90% the reason could be is your shirt or your dress is not properly ironed. So that is my second tip to you. Always, 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 always iron your clothes. It's not about buying new and new clothes or buying new the clothes which are more trendy. It's about taking care of the clothes that you already have. Iron them. Make sure if they're getting a little bit the hagas coming out, make sure you're giving it to your tailor for some rafu or whatever. Third is clean your white sneakers. Now, white sneaker would go with anything. Okay, it will literally go with anything. But if it's dirty, it will ruin your outfit. You could have the best outfit, and if your white sneaker is dirty, and most of the white sneakers are washable, right? So wash them. If they're not, just put some Colin on it and scrub the dirt out, and then take out the laces and wash the laces. But make sure they're clean. Make sure your clothes are clean, your shoes are clean, okay? This is just the basics. Speaking of clothes, understand your own body type and the kind of clothes. Actually, I have a lot to speak on clothes, but then this video will become 2 hours long. So I'm going to keep it short. But understand your body type and understand the kind of silhouettes that look good on you. I personally like to choose silhouettes which just naturally fall on my wow. I have a list. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep speaking. Choose silhouettes that naturally fall well on my body and it's not too tight. It's I like actually loose clothes on a regular basis, but something that's I'm not going to keep adjusting it all the time. Something that I feel comfortable in. Then if you're comfortable, you're going to feel a lot more confident. You're going to be focusing on the task at hand and not thinking about what my dress is doing or what my skirt is doing, or you know what I mean. Yeah, so understanding your body type and understanding, do crop tops look good on me, do this, if you want a separate video about it, I'll make a separate video about understanding your body type and what kind of clothes will look good on you. But just a basic point, know your body. Forget whatever trend is on or whatever your friend or somebody else is wearing. Understand your own body, and that brings me to the next point, which is lean into your own genetics. We all have been like conditioned to believe that fair skin is more beautiful. Oh, my fridge just went okay. So we've been conditioned to believe that fair skin is more beautiful, or what people are wearing in the west, that's what is more cool. Listen, we as Indians have great genetics. We have long hair, beautiful skin, curvy bodies, all of that. Depending on which part of the country you're in, you will have your own genetics. You will have bigger eyes, smaller eyes, whatever. Lean into your own genetics. And the reason I'm telling you that is your makeup will get so much better. Your styling will get so much better. You will understand what suits on your body, on your skin, what the kind of makeup that looks good on you. That is also understanding, obviously, your own features, and that is why lean into your, look back to your grandma's grandma. Okay, what, how did she look like, what were her eyes like, and try and lean more and more into your styling towards that, because that is going to give you this unique look, that is going to give you this unique personality, because that is you. Like, in it is in your genes, right? So understand more and more of your cultural significance into your looks. And the next very important point is posture, because we forget posture. We focus so much on skin and makeup and clothes and all of that, which is also very important, but we forget the basics. The basics include good posture. Now, there are exercises you can do to make your posture better. There are stretches you can do to have a straighter back. Posture is very, very important if you want to come across as a confident person, because a confident person, what kind of body language do they have? They have an open body language. They are not hunched over. They're not their shoulders are not closer to their ears like this is very nervous energy, right? This is very like, I don't want to be seen energy. But when your body language is open and your posture is good, automatically the minute I see you, I'm like, whoa, this is a confident person. You may not be, but I will presume just from your posture that you're a confident person. So think about your posture, make your posture better, okay? If you want to know what exercises to make your posture better, let me know. I'll make a separate video about it. Is it working? I don't know. I don't want the I don't want one a stripy whitening. I just want it to be, maybe because I'm speaking, the air will go in it and then it'll become like. I'll run to my dentist if that happens. Quickly, also tell you everything I'm gonna do in my shower routine today. So I have this copper brush, okay, which is very good for like just exfoliating your skin like that. So I'll just like do like 10, 1, 2, I'll count till 10 at every part that I do, right? And then I get into the shower. I don't do this every day, I don't do this every week also. Like one, if I'm really going for that all thing everything shower, that's when I'll use this copper brush. And it's a really good exfoliating tool. If I'm not doing this, then I would do a body scrub, which is right now I'm using the Dove brown sugar and coconut. It's really good. And I would scrub my whole body, and then I would shave. But like, the thing is, see, I think a lot of people are scared of shaving, which is just absolutely, I don't get it. Why would you choose waxing, which is so painful, over shaving, which is so easy and not painful? But if you choose wax, it's up to you. But I love shaving. I have been shaving for 10 years in my life, and I will never go back to waxing. Actually, I've only waxed twice in my life. And then I decided it's too painful. I'm not going to take that much pain for just taking my hair off. Anyway, and no, my skin is not rough, or like there are no cuts, there's no whatever you hear about shaving is, it's all just myth, okay? And so today I'm going to like just scrub my body, and then of course wash off the body scrub. Then I will use a body wash, and then I would shave. I'm not doing my hair today because it's not a Sunday. I generally put oil in my hair on a Sunday. So if it was a Sunday, I would do my amla oil that I've shared that recipe also. I think the whole video I'll be totla. Anyway, I would do the champi, and then I would, use my shampoo, conditioner, my leave-in. This is not a hair care video. We're not doing hair today, okay? We're just doing body and skin. So for the body, then I would shave, I would wash it off, and then I would, because I'm going extra today, so I would use this. This is a after bath oil. This is from Forest Essentials, which I really love. And you kind of just put it on your wet body, and it acts like a moisturizer. It just locks in all the moisture. Or another oil that was sent to me is also this. I want to kind of try this today because I haven't tried it. And then I have these tools, okay? I have these tools. This is so good, like this tool. It looks weird, I know, but like it's sort of like, see, it gets your, wait, can you see it? Wait. So it kind of, it's so relaxing, especially on the neck. Ooh, it's so good. So I would like massage the oil in either with this, or if I want to do like a really good lymphatic drainage, I would use this and just do a lymphatic drainage. Honestly, your hands also work. I just had these tools, so I use the tools. And after putting the oil, and then I will do a lymphatic drainage. In case, also just a summer tip, because it's summer, like oil on the body can be very scary. I understand that. Although I still use it, but I have been using this body lotion, and it's like a spray. It is soup. It's like a serum. Literally, it's nothing. It's nothing. So if you want, this is the nude, the Science of Milk. It's called Smoothie. This is the bottle, and it is so affordable. It's just 399 rupees. I think I've been loving this recently, especially in the summer. It's very lightweight. So just a suggestion, in case you're looking for a body lotion which is not very heavy. This is not very heavy. Okay, I'm gonna do all of this and come back. Okay. Shower done. Not gonna lie, the teeth whitening strips did nothing. Can you see a difference? I don't see a difference. Anyway, that was a waste of money. It's okay. Maybe just go to the dentist next time, smile. Okay, now I'm gonna do my skincare. Also, in the shower, I used this Bioderma cleanser and this Dermalogica exfoliator. Skin is nice, and I used the afterbath oil. It's nice and glowing, and it smells so amazing. Okay. This is the Ava Glow Mist by Dr. G. Okay. press it in. Alright, now the next glow up tip that I want to give you is to know that your hair is your second face. Okay. Now look at any of your favorite celebrity, anybody who's famous or anybody that you look up to. Do they have a signature hairstyle? They do, don't they? I mean, think of Princess Diana. She had her signature hair. It's not about the length. I'm talking about the hairstyle. Okay. Think of Taylor Swift. She has her signature hairstyle. If I'm talking about Indian celebrities, then think of Deepika Padukone. Right? She has that low bun, which is her signature hairstyle. So hair is your second face. The toner that I just used is the Laneige Cream Skin. Okay. You don't have to come up with your signature hairstyle right now, but you can experiment. But once you find it, this is the Dr. G eye cream that I'm using. Anyway, coming to the point, so you're going to want to think of your signature hairstyle. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't change that hairstyle once in a while, but that's going to be your signature look that you will fall back to. Whether it is a low bun, low ponytail, high ponytail, whatever it is, think of a signature hairstyle, whatever complements your face the most. For example, if you're talking about Smile, Smile has long, luscious, beautiful hair. That is her signature hairstyle, right? The moisturizer I'm using is the Skin 104 Madagascar Centella. This is a really nice gel moisturizer. It's not that heavy, so good for the summer. So think of your hair and your face and what suits your face the most and what is the kind of hairstyle that call your signature hairstyle. Okay, that is going to have such a big impact on your look. Okay, we're talking about glowing up is about looks. Okay, so that's going to have such a big impact on your looks and then you're going to feel like this person who's got it all together. Okay, your hair is your second face. Come up with a signature hairstyle of your own, whatever it is. It doesn't mean you have to decide it right now, but whenever you do, and then stick to it. Sunscreen, I'm using the Wishcare. It's really nice and watery. So, chemical sunscreen, so you should use it like 15 to 20 minutes before you step out in the sun. Anyway, I'm going to use a body sunscreen also. This is the Sol de Janeiro sunscreen. It's a sunscreen spray for the body. It's gonna give me that extra shine. Huh? What happened? Okay. My hands are too slippery right now.
Oh, okay, there you go. So give me that extra shine and it smells so good. This is the Laneige sleeping mask. I know it's for sleeping, but also let your skincare dry before you get into your makeup because otherwise it just cracks and whatever.
So the next glow up tip I want to give you is basically, I know you're gonna roll your eyes on this, but anything you eat, your workout is going to be the most major glow up that you can have. Okay, so have skin rinse. I love having the hibiscus fennel seed and curry leaves water. I have it every single night, and it has genuinely helped in my acne and balancing my hormones. And I love smoothies. I'm a healthy person. I know it's easier for me, but just know anything that you are putting in your body is going to show on your face and your hair. So, and also workout is the biggest glow up ever. Should we try a new makeup or should we just stick to what we know? Should we? Should we try a new look today? I don't know. I don't know if today is the day to try new looks.
Do you like, creating new looks with makeup every time you wear makeup, or are you the kind of person who has a look which they know looks good on them and just sticks to that look? What kind of a person are you? Also, hi if you're watching it for the first time.
Hi, I'm Smile. I am an actor, I'm a painter, I am also a content creator now. I have been a fashion model for 5 years in the past. I live in Bombay and welcome to my channel basically. In case you've not subscribed, please subscribe, please. I am really trying very hard to put up content which is helpful. I post a reel every day, in case you do not know. A reel and a short will be posted every day, and YouTube videos are once a week right now. I am trying to go twice a week, honestly, but things are just so hectic. Tip that I wanted to give you for glow up is that You can keep trying and trying and trying to glow up and reinvent. And listen, I love reinventing. I'm a Scorpio. In case you did not know, I'm a Scorpio. Does my personality make sense now? Anyway, so I love reinventing. I love all of that. But the thing is, if you don't do your inner work, and if you, like I said, if you're not working out, if you're not eating well, it's just never going to be enough, because you're not never going to feel the glow up. You may look the part, you may look very, beautiful and pretty and all of that, but you're never going to feel the glow up. If you want to feel the glow up, you're going to have to do the inner work. You're just going to have to. There's no shortcut to that. So I really wanted to mention this point, because I think this term glow up has also been used and overused so much on the internet that we forget actually what we want is the feeling that the glow up will give you, right? The feeling that you're put together, the feeling that I am, leveling up, and I am happy in my life and all of that. That's the feel. It's even for, like, say, if you want to be rich, it's not the money. I mean, it is the money, but it is the feeling attached with the money. So same for glow up. I feel like it's not the end result, although it is, but it kind of is not. It's the feeling that the end result will give you. So let's say if I was doing all of these things and I was not paying attention to what I'm feeling, my emotions, what I'm going through, if I was ignoring all of that, if I was not doing my shadow work, if I was not journaling, if I was not eating well, it wouldn't matter. None of it would matter. And that's just a fact. I'm not over exaggerating. Exercise well. I am regular with that. I'm regular with my journaling. That is when I know I'm doing everything. I'm filling my cup, as they say. I am filling my cup every single day. And then every single day, I am achieving a glow up. Whether it is, if I'm doing any kind of, you know, extravagant skincare routine or not, I know I'm still any which way glowing up, because I'm letting go of any doubt, self doubt, or any anger, or and any kind of negative feeling. And this is very funny, because like a lot of times we've heard this, stress gives you acne or makes your hair fall and blah blah blah. We've all heard it, and we've been like, yeah, yeah, forget it. It's true though. It is true. That is why eliminating any kind of thing that is not sitting well in my body, in my mind, is my priority. That is the real glow up. And that you can tell. You can tell in a person's energy when a person is talking to you. You can tell if they are glowing up in life or not, or are they just looking pretty on the face. You can tell, because energy never lies. That's the thing. Energy will never lie. Also, I want to know what kind of videos do you really like watching on YouTube, because see, I am always on YouTube. I am always watching something or the other. But right now I have really started to enjoy watching these, home decoration videos and these like home reinvention videos. Oh my god, it is such a, I don't know what to call it. It makes me feel good. What kind of videos are your, feel good videos? I also really like watching glow up videos, so I thought I'll make one. This is not opening. This do you not know how to use this? Do you not know how to use this? We've used it in the past. Okay. No, a perfectly amazing Charlotte Tilbury flawless filter powder, and I have dug my nail into it. Why? Because I did not could not figure out how to open it. Actually, it's very easy to open. My hands are just slippery. Anyway, R.I.P. I love this powder. Also, another glow up tip that I kind of want to mention is that you need to first make this identity, right, that you want to achieve, right? Visualize each and every single character trait that this person that you want to go for has, right? Your ideal self, right? first visualize it before taking any actions. You know, it's very easy to just go to your hairstylist and say, give me a haircut, give me a new hair color, blah blah blah. But that can be impulsive sometimes. So we're not impulsive people here. Visualize and write down the specifics of the kind of person that we are going for. Okay, the kind of person, the kind of glow up that we are going for. Go on Pinterest, go on, uh, do some Instagram image search, or do some Google image search or whatever. You know, let's say you have an idea that, okay, I want this kind of a hair. Now go look, have inspiration. How does this kind of a hair actually look like? And then think, do I really like it, or is it just because it's trendy and that is why it's making me want to, have this hairstyle right now? So really give it that much of attention and that much of thought, because why? Because you deserve that attention, babe. You deserve that much of meticulous detailing, right? So make that, sort of this visualization note. Have your inspirations just all set, and then when you have your hair, the kind of hairstyle you want, the kind of clothes, the kind of style you want, maybe you want to be this old money, maybe you want to be athletic, maybe you want to be casual chic, maybe you want to be, this glam goddess, whatever that you want to be, right? I want you to make a vision board of all of this and put that into your vision board. It could be in your phone, it doesn't have to be cutouts like an actual vision board. But get into the details. What kind of color does this person wear, And also, yes, coming to color, this is the next globe tip I want to give you. Understand your own skin tone. What skin tone do you have? Do you have a warmer skin tone? Do you have a cooler skin tone? Do you have a neutral skin tone? That is going to really help you understand the kind of colors that are going to suit you the best, right? And so understanding color theory is a separate video. Honestly, we can't really get into that right now, but in case you want me to, I will make a separate video. But just understand that color theory and understand the kind of colors that look good on you and put that in your vision board. And then understand, okay, now I have my hair, now I have my the kind of style I want to go for, I have the colors that I want to like look for, then look for nail inspiration, then look for makeup inspiration, and then keep going into the details of it, all of it, and keep putting it into your this vision, this glow up vision board. Let's call it a glow up vision board. Okay, once you have that, you will know exactly what you need to do, right? You will not be like lost in the beginning that, oh my god, okay, I need a glow up but I don't know where to start. And take your time. You don't need to achieve a glow up in one day. Take your time. Think of the kind of body type you want, right? And think like, okay, if I want this kind of a body type, what kind of a workout and what kind of a diet will go for? Let's say you want a lean and slim body. What kind of a workout routine and what kind of a diet does? Honestly, I'm suffering. I in case yeah, so I told you, right, last week I broke out. The reason I broke out is because I'm having way too much dairy in my diet now. Not milk, I don't drink milk. Ew, I hate milk. But I've been having a lot of paneer. Why? Because I wanted protein. And guess what, if you have too much paneer, you can break out. It can make you break out. And that was the reason for my breakout. Now, the point is, the big struggle that I have in life is, I want to be a fit girl. I have been working out, I've been taking my protein and all of that. I want to be this fit girl. I want to have a toned body, right? What's it? I have my skin a certain way, so obviously I can't break out. So is it having good skin versus having good body? It's all unbelievably irritating. So yeah, now what I'm going to do is I am going to reduce paneer. Actually, my dermax told me to completely cut it out, but I'm not going to lie to you. I can't completely cut out paneer, although I know I should. I know I should, okay, but that's just the truth. Where is my spoolie? Where's my spoolie? This is gone. Oh, not what? I had a. Okay. Okay, in case you lose your spoolie like I have lost, you know what? You can just take a. I'll just show you. Toothbrush that you have lying around, and it works like a spoolie. See, there is a kawa again. This cover keeps coming back to my Tulsi ji. I don't know why. In the last AMA also, when I was doing this cover, sat on my Tulsi ji and was like, "Hello." Look, it just opens, okay, and it has a mirror. It has a mirror. Both sides it has a mirror, and you just close it, and it is so beautiful looking. I mean, come on. This is the, I could be pronouncing this brand wrong, but it's the Guerlain Paris. It's so luxurious. The fact that it has a tiny mirror. I love these small things. Oh, I didn't do lip liner. Oh, I'm so excited to use the lipstick that I forgot the lip liner. It's called Brick Red for a reason. And there we go. That's the look. Giveaway winner. Yes, the last, the final giveaway winner. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna miss doing this. I think after announcing this, I should just announce a new giveaway because I really like doing this. Listen, I am going to do more giveaways. That is a promise, and trust me, there will be more and better giveaways. Okay, in case you've not won this time, trust me, it's okay because we are going to do more. All right, and I love you whether you win or not. I am so grateful that you're here today, that you're watching the video. It means more to me than I can ever explain. Okay, so I love you. We're going to do more giveaways, but for today, the final giveaway winner is Ayushi Jain. Yay! Congratulations, Ayushi. I am so excited for you to get the last kit, and I cannot wait to see your reaction when you receive it. And yeah, that was the giveaway, guys. Thank you so much for your participation, for your love, for your appreciation, and this just makes me feel like, okay, whatever I'm doing, it is connecting to people, and people are there, and people are, it's good enough for people to like. So thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next videos, and I am definitely going to do a new giveaway very soon. Take care of yourself, and here is a Kala Tika for you. I love you, and if you're still watching, okay, if you're still watching, comment the words brick red, just the words brick red, because this color is called brick red, and I will know that you watched all the way till now. I love you.